Alright, so I'm doing a quick video on RB specifically for the Neo in terms of mounting, but rb25, 26, 20, whatever, RB engine to LS coil conversion. Here's my finished example of one, and then over here to the parts. So first things first, just set these out so you guys can see the difference. And the main thing with these is people do this conversion. It's not as necessary with the Neo, but people do this conversion because for your RB20, RB25, anything with that igniter chip, those coils are not the best at all in terms of heat protection, because it gets pretty hot in there. And as you can see, the LS coils are used to being mounted directly over the spark plug, so they have the heat, fans, they have the heat protection. They're great, and they are pretty good in terms of reliability and all that stuff, making things simpler. My wiring harness from Wiring Specialties has already been converted to LQ9 coil pack plugs, so it's plug and play. There is other videos out there that show you guys how to wire it in if it's a stock harness. I would definitely take a look at that. This is specifically for the Neo in terms of mounting kits. So I got these from a guy on Facebook. I had to do a lot of digging to find this, just to find this guy, because he hasn't really made these super public or anything like that yet. But they make mounting kits for every other engine, 26, 25, 20, every other engine except for the Neo has a LS coil mounting kit. And that's because the Neo mounting points are different than the rest of them. But this guy has specifically developed one. There was another one that I did find, but it required grinding the valve covers. I didn't want to do that, so I kept searching and I ultimately came across this one. Doesn't involve any grinding on the valve covers. The solution is you take the bracket off of the coil. So let me get a new one that I haven't touched yet, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And then, while you're doing this, it's always good to replace your spark plugs, Can't hurt, new spark plugs. Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is an LS coil without the adapter bracket or mounting bracket, and this is one with the bracket. So in order to run his kit, you have to pop these off, and it's pretty much simple. It's just a tab up here, and then peel back these two tabs, and then it kind of just slides out of there. So that's how you get that, because this fits perfectly around this. It's like it's mad, it's ridiculous. Here, I'll just show you guys what I'm talking about. It's a really good kit though, as far as fitment and stuff. It's a really good kit. So boom, you see, no room for error, perfectly fit around that. And it comes up, and then that goes over the top like so. Help hold it in. The other thing is boots. So after you do your wiring to get it, to connect to these, and you find a mount kit and you source the coils, the next thing is boots. Now for the Neo, you can use the stock boots. I have a stock boot on that one, works fine. For the other ones, you're gonna need Toyota Super boots. The reason I have these is for the spring. You can use the stock Neo contact spring, but when I was trying to put the Neo contact spring, and that's part of the reason I got to take that one back out, when I was trying to take it out and put it inside to connect those two, it doesn't necessarily fit on there. It just kind of lays on top of the two contacts, so as soon as you go to put it in, it drops out, and that's all. So I couldn't really figure out a way on how to make it not fall out, and I ended up losing two of them. So after I lost two of them, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get some Super boots and contact springs, and I'm gonna leave it alone. One thing that I found very helpful, and it took a lot of digging to find it on the internet, you can get these from AutoZone, which makes sense, yes. But there's a specific part number you have to ask for in order to get this kit with the spring and with the boots. Otherwise, they're just going to give you the boots. It's not going to have any springs, and you'll be good. Here it is, part number CP059. I think they're like $5 each. They come individually. I got 6 of them. That's it. That's all. Since I got the super boots, I might as well run them. These are a little bit of a pain to like fit onto the LS coil packs, so that's another thing. Do with that as you wish. But yeah. And then the last thing with them, or at least with my mounting kit, it's just these two 10mm bolts. They have a spacer on it to allow for the mount clearance, and then that's it. So you just pop them out. Actually, at this point, you would just pop out the Neo one, take the mount off of this, pop this boot on, pop the spring on, pop the mounting kit on, pop it back in, connect it up. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Got them all in, and as you can see, no issues whatsoever. Make sure you select the right length with the wiring harness if you have wiring specialties, so that they can, make sure that it fits. I think they have a coil on plug option and an in valley option. It just determines the length of the two. But yeah, you can see they're all lined up, they're all in there. The super boots work fine. I did look at them a little bit further and made sure that they were good to go. I did have cylinder 3, that coil had popped out on me, and I ended up finding that one, so thank God. Put it back in and got it all locked up. But yeah, they're in there, no play, nothing like that. And then if you want to take it out, you don't have to do the back mount. So the way that you put them in, put the back one in first, and then just slightly thread in this one so that this can still be loose. And that back one is going to stay tight. And while this is loose and this is like over to the side, you slide the plug in, and then when it's in there, put this on top of it, tighten it down. If you want to take them out, I'll loosen this one bolt, pull to the side, pull it up, done deal. So yeah, that's good to go. And that's pretty much the basic rundown of an LS conversion on the rb25 Neo. I'm gonna ask the guy if he's cool with me dropping his information so you guys can hit him up. I think I paid like, I'm not 100% sure. I'll drop it on the video on how much I paid for it. It wasn't nothing too crazy. But yeah, if he's cool with me dropping his information as well, I'll add it in the video, and then you guys will be able to go to him and get a Neo mountain kit just like this. I was gonna paint them, but I figured nah. But yeah, that's it. Really running out of stuff to do that is film worthy on the car. I got the oil cooler video coming up, and that's pretty much it, honestly, outside of the downpipe video. So I'll be recording a little bit less until it's that moment where it's just first start, because I'm not going to record me routing vacuum lines and stuff like that. So till next time, like, comment, subscribe, follow the build.